Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard. Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard.
We're doing a walking intro today. What is up, all of you rigs and all of you shinies? It is Jackson from the 1313 podcast, and I'm bringing you Sunday. Sorry, that celebration. Getting a little fog brain just because I was up very late last night, and the current time is 4:56 a.m. I have been up since 3:20, just because, again, today is the day that I'm going to go see Hayden Christenson, and I need to absolutely make sure I am one of the first people in line so that I am not waiting a century for him to show up and then just miss the rest of the con. Because I still want to be able to see a whole bunch of people. I met very, very awesome people yesterday. I still want to see. I want to check out some more of the vendors, see if they have any last minute things going on. But yeah, join me. I was supposed to get dropped off at the convention center by the taxi, and they dropped me at the hotel that the 501st events were at, which is right across the street. So I'm fast walking right now to get to the venue. So I'm almost there. I'll update you when I'm in the line. Quick update. So as I'm walking past, there's already a line of people at the Celebration store. I don't know if the cameras are going to get there, but it's probably like 15, 20 people right now, which I guess if you missed out on the merch there, I get it, because it just went really fast and it was really exclusive too. And if you have a reservation, you can get an instant, but if not, you're cooked. We are outside. We have arrived. I'm one of the very first people in the line here, so that is exciting. Really curious to see how busy it's going to get for Sunday, waiting to get in, but I'm just glad I woke up when I did. The suffering will be worth it. Alright, the time is currently 6:19. We got about 3 hours until the con doors open. Here is the line so far. I was at the very back there the last time I was here yesterday, so to be over here at the front is a nice change of pace. Up through security for reference, this is the door that opens, so we are right in the front. There's the rest of the line starting to form behind us, and then if I turn, here's everybody else coming through security to feed into the rest of the line right now. So it is a lot of people again for today.
Convenience store's not very good. Very, very expensive. They're not very convenient. The food's not good either in the convenience store.
The floodgates are slowly opening.
Signal that you can come inside. We are going to walk and not run today because we want to make sure everyone gets in safely. That is our number one priority. So my people in the front here, it's up to you. All right? We're going to walk and not run. I will let you know as soon as you enter.
Oh, you didn't get it? Have a nice day. It's like rush.
These people on the side just split off and they zoom in. Have fun. I feel like I'm at an okay pace walking. I'm not too worried. Dang. There's the stage. So nice. Alright, now I'm gonna kick it in. I need to be the first on the tube. Made it to the line for Hayden Christenson, but everyone's trying to do the QR code and not the ticket, so this might get a little hectic. Okay, thank God. Everybody with the QR codes are storming the line about getting in, so thankfully I was able to get in. The line is not long at all. This is very doable, so that will be good. Thank God I was able to get this though. Alright, so I didn't film too much when I was in the line just because I was having a nice conversation with some people, but it happened. I met Hayden and I got the saber sign. He was so cool. They unfortunately did have to kind of rush through his lines, so my comments were brief and so were his, but I can't blame the guy for that. Unfortunately, there was a lot of drama with the Hayden signatures this year. So they had oversold it. And so if you had done a Sunday voucher for the signatures, yours was straight up canceled. And the only way around that was you had to pick up a ticket in advance to get the signature, and they ran out of tickets, meaning that they overbooked. So then if you didn't get a ticket, you were kind of a lost cause. So when I got my Vanessa signature yesterday, I immediately picked up my Hayden one because I was like, I should just get this done while I'm here. And come to find out this morning when I was standing in the line that people were like, yeah, I didn't know about this ticket thing. All I have is my QR code still. So they kind of lucked out. So really unfortunate for them that they missed out on that experience with Hayden. But I'm so incredibly paranoid about that getting smudged. So I'm standing next to the bathroom waiting because I have to go so bad. So I'm going to wait and for this to dry. And then I'm going to finally go to the bathroom, take a snack break, and then walk around a bit more for the con today. Alright, so signature has finally dried. I made sure it wasn't going to smudge, so it's wrapped up and protected in my bag here on the top above everything else so it can't get messed up. I still have to use the bathroom really bad, so let me take a bathroom break, and then I'm going to walk around the con to get my brother a shirt that I wanted to get him yesterday, but I figured I could do it today. And then, sorry, I'm walking through a crowd. And then I want to get some photos and videos of cosplay today because there are a lot of it, and it's really, really cool.
To be here and with all of you.
この場に来られて皆様とお会いできて大変嬉しく思っています。
So we've got this famous duo on the stage with us. We're joined by C3PO and R2D2.
ステージ上には、有名なこのペアですね C3PO と R2D2 がおります。
Now, before we go into detail on the models, let's talk a little bit about your history with the Lego Group. So how have you been working?
So I stopped for a very quick lunch break. I had a pork, cucumber, and ham sandwich, which tasted a lot better than what it sounds. I don't think I can eat the sandwiches from 7-Eleven anymore, else I'm going to throw up because I've had them way too much. But still getting some cosplay footage, just walking around the con. Might just do a quick lap and go back to the Meta booth that's behind me here to test the new Star Wars game that they're about to release. But there's also a 501st photo at 2 o'clock that I don't want to miss because I just want to be able to take pictures with the characters. But it's also very busy today too. It's just as busy as the other 2 days, so it hasn't really slowed down.
And Cat Bane, and a lot of untold stories. And you know, when I was mixing Tales of the Jedi, I was doing the Ahsoka, which is a baby episode. Yeah. And we're on the stage, and Dave's back there, just kind of giving notes. And when the mix was over, he left a sketch of Ahsoka on SKYWALKER Sound notepads that I just kept. And he signed it for me and just left it there. Well, that's amazing. I have it in my personal collection, but it's just like he's constantly drawing, even when he's listening to a mixed playback. So Tales of the Underworld's coming out May 4th on Disney Plus. So you have that to look forward to. Of course, we all looped and did voices on Andor, which is amazing. Andor Season 2 coming out in just a few days. Yeah.
Alright, so I stepped outside real quick because, okay, the Celebration storyline doesn't really look long. Figured I would look at that since I haven't. Check out these lines behind me here. That's to get into the main panel area, which I wasn't able to get a ticket to anyway. But the fact that there's so many people, and it keeps going. That's crazy. But didn't end up going to the meta thing just because it was going to run pretty long, and I was like, eh. And then I just ended up hanging out at the live stage, watched Rosario talk, and caught the end of details of the Underworld thing that they had as well, which was really cool. And honestly, I am just very exhausted right now, mostly just from waking up early and not having a lot of sleep. So I might just try to check out the store and then just take like a sitting break for a little bit before the 501st photo, and maybe just walk around a little bit more in the con. Alright, that's the current line right now. I almost fell down the stairs. That would have been embarrassing to do on camera. But that doesn't look too bad. I can probably just wait a bit. I'm not really in a rush. So, speaking of having a lot of time, it says the line is going to go for 2 hours, which probably is going to mean 3. And the inside is just fully packed of people. There's just so many more people getting in the line right now. So I'm like, maybe that isn't worth it after all. So sorry Jacob, I couldn't get your hat, but I got you a cool shirt instead, so hopefully that makes up. I'm gonna sit here next to this bush in the road and eat a snack and just chill out for a few minutes. You know, sometimes I really hate to admit it, but I'm feeling a whole lot better from sitting down and genuinely eating. I also had they have these things at 7-Eleven, maybe I'll show them off later if I find them. They're like little gel pouches, and they got like vitamin ones, energy ones, stuff like that. And so I did the vitamin one, and I had like a headache and all this stuff, but instantly better. Back in the action, ready to go and film. So I'm going back in to Celebration. I also forgot to record this yesterday, but they have the new Cassian out, and that pre-TIE Fighter pilot here, it's called Cinar Test Pilot is the name of the figure. And then they got the batch, because you gotta love the batch. I can't believe I didn't notice this before, but they have these like scrolls, and it's the Black Series box art, and it looks so cool. This one is not going to make it into the cosplay vlog because there's way too many people swarming them. I'm trying to get in. It's this droideka right here, dang, is going viral online because they're able to fold up their suit and roll, which is really, really cool. If you haven't seen it already, it's got to be online somewhere. You just got to look up droideka cosplay Star Wars Celebration. It's such a good idea, though. I mean, they executed it like really well, and it looks great for what it is too. Not only am I feeling a lot better, I got a lot more footage for the cosplay video. There is a lot of people here. I'm honestly just trying to get a little bit of everything. Get some 501st, get a lot of people doing their own homemade stuff. But everyone's is really, really good. People really showed up here with cosplay, which is awesome. I kind of lost track of time. It's 1:53 right now, so that means the 501st photo is going to be happening soon. So I'm going to run outside and see where that is, because I know it's on a main stairway, but I don't know which one. So we'll see if I can find it. I found the 501st photo, which is behind me here, but the photo, I guess, is at 2, so everyone's already lined up for it, so I'm not going to get in the way of it. So I'll just wait to see if there's some clones and people afterwards to get photos with, because I like my clones. Now here's a better angle of the photo that they're taking. They got everyone kind of separated, so they got officers, Sith Lords, bounty hunters, clone troopers, stormtroopers. Pretty good setup, if you ask me. I am on my way right now to the Celebration merch area, just because Calais ended up giving me his Lightning Lane pass for that. So that means I can skip the entire line. It doesn't start until 3:30, and it's 2:41 right now, so I kind of just want to see if I can get in early. Maybe just kill some time, just sit for a minute. But I want to try to make it back to the convention before it ends, so I can see the closing ceremony for it too, to see when Celebration is going to be next year. Just kind of a side tangent or two while I'm walking. The first was the cosplay video that I'm doing has been a little bit more difficult than I anticipated to get people to say yes or no. Because sometimes I'll walk up to a person in cosplay And like if they're speaking Japanese, I can just whip out translate really quick and just explain what I'm doing. But sometimes like these people are wearing like full like coverings, you can't really hear them that well, and it's a language that I just do not know. So then it's just kind of that awkward moment of like, yeah, sorry about that. And then the other was about the Hasbro booth. So almost everyone that you see from Hasbro live streams ends up coming out to like show the product and like talk about it to people. And I think that's just really, really awesome of them because they stand behind everything that they're doing. They're all really nice people. Again, I talked to Jane yesterday and I've seen the rest of them out. I wanted to talk to them, but they're really busy with other people, but that's okay. They're all just really, really awesome folks. So shout out to the Hasbro team. I'm gonna be really honest, I got bored, so I just went into the thing. Damn, so I feel like an asshole. So all of these people behind me are in the standby and they just closed it. And I'm not. And I'm walking in front of all of them right now, off Calay's ticket. So thank you, Calais. Hopefully I find something here I need to actually buy. And I don't just walk through because I literally am just killing time.
お待ちしていた。いざ席に着かれ。What a swell party this is.
日本の文化であったりとかルーツとかをすごくスター・ウォーズという作品に落とし込んでくれているのかなっていう。Because of that, I think it's really special that it's come back here.
Is what's happening next? When are we getting together again, right? All right, so Star Wars Celebration will return in 2027, where we will all gather to also celebrate the first 50 years of the franchise. And we'll be doing it in Los Angeles, California. We hope to see you there. Thank you, Japan.
Hey, so this is Future Jackson telling past Jackson that before you close the video, you need to talk about the things that you got at the con. So let me do that right now for you. Alright, so I did try to go a little bit light today. I got this Anakin and Padme shirt. This is for Jacob. It's really cool, and it's double-sided too, so let me just kind of spin it around real quick. Here's the back design from Attack of the Clones. Looks really sick. I thought it was cool, so I think he'll really, really like it. I got kind of just a bunch of merchandise thrown around here. I got some stickers. I got some cards from people. Whole lot of knickknacks and goods, so really appreciate it. This one was probably one of my favorites too. This was the waiting queue symbol that we had while we were waiting to get like passes for anything. So someone made that a whole patch, which I thought was hilarious. Or this one guy gave me a origami bird. It's so cute. Ooh, oh, I'll also show off this one. This guy also got me a little mini poster for Revenge of the Sith. So that was very, very nice of him. But last but not least is the Holy Grail piece. And that is the lightsaber that I had signed today by Hayden Christenson. Now, I am still cheesing about it, thinking about being able to see him finally and having him sign it. The marker I used is not one that I've typically purchased before. I got it from a local art store, and I gotta say, the blue came out so well, and it just looks so beautiful, and I'm excited to put it on the shelf that I have next to my desk with Ezra's saber that is also signed by Sabine. But now let's cut to the outro. Alright, and that is a wrap on Star Wars Celebration 2025 in Japan. Now, I had such a blast at both days that I went. I'm so fortunate to have been able to go, and I'm so glad I stayed for the entirety of both days, and I was able to do so many things. I met so many awesome people. I got so much merch to go through when I get home now. But it was great. Loved it to death. Now, you did see from the video as well, they are going to be doing it in LA in 2027. Now, will I be going? I actually have no idea. I would like to, but I don't know if I'm going to be at a point in my life yet where I'll have that ability to choose to go, but we'll just see when the time comes. But thank you so much for watching these vlogs. If you tuned in for every single one, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It was a blast every day to record. I've never been more happy recording every single day for an event before. I was never really burnt out, and it was amazing. And again, I met so many amazing people. But make sure that you're staying tuned to the channel, to everything that we're doing in the future. Vlogs like this, longer form content that Jacob and I are cooking up, reviews, you know it. Just make sure you subscribe, follow us on social media, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.